eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Today I have the Jaguar deciding to act up on me, and the gears are not engaging. Now when I say the gears are not engaging, I mean it goes into first, second, third, fourth. It does not go into reverse. Now I know where the problem is, and it is pretty much when I did the engine swap, the two cables that go down, the shifter cables, one of them broke, and I kind of glued it back with a very strong glue, and it held up for quite a few months, but now it broke again. I tried fixing it again and it broke for a third time, so I went ahead and purchased a brand new part from Jaguar themselves, because you can't find them in your local stores. So where mine broke was from, I believe, either this side or the other side, the plastic piece that hold it in place to allow the rod to stretch in and out. And I will be replacing that. Now I tried searching a lot of videos on how to replace this. I could not find anything, so hopefully this video helps someone out there. Just to show you a better picture of where this goes, I don't know if you see at the bottom there. Let me get this. So all the way at the bottom there, you can probably, this is the main shifter that shifts the transmission for you, which puts it in gear. And then from here there are two cables, which is on the floor there, and that goes, and that runs all the way through the firewall to your shifter. So what happens is, let me disconnect the cable here for a second. So what happens here is the following: when you want to go in reverse, this needs to go up all the way. So I'm going to try lifting it. So you see how this goes up and down? This is pretty much choosing your, or selecting the gears. Now when you want to go in reverse, usually the cable pulls this up and then goes to the, I believe to the left side. Let me see if I can turn that by hand. So that's probably third gear, and then I'm going to turn it to the left. That's neutral. And if I want to go reverse, I have to pull it up and pull it to the left. You see how this is rocking? It's pretty much too hard with the angle I have right now to turn it, but this is what happens. And the cable sits right, so this is part of the cable that goes on. Let's see if I can get a better picture from there. But anyways, how this works is basically the cable's tied to that little thingy, and then as you input movements into the shifter, your physical shifter inside, it controls this guy here, and it moves it left and right, up and down to choose your gears. So my problem is this cable midway is broken, and I'll be replacing that, which should fix the problem. So that just snaps there. First thing I'm going to do is clip this up, take it off, remove your shifter. Take this off, or just move it to the side. And as you can see here, these two cables are what controls the movement. So when I go, here, let me see if I can get a better picture of this. When I go left and right, you see how that's moving, and then it controls the other end of the cable and allows you to choose your gears. If I go front and back, it's this cable that's responsible for the up and down movement, and the right and left movement is responsible for the other cable on the right side that you see. So I'm taking off the ashtray just so you guys can see better how to take off the cables. You could either access it from here or from the side. and just unplug the two connectors at the back of the cigarette port. So what you want to do first is take off the tabs here on the side. Just pop these tabs. Just pop them up a little bit. And then it should come off. That's that. Now with the right side, you can just take off the side cover and get better access to it. And do the exact same thing. Pop the tab. So just pop the tab as well. And it should come off. So you just want to rotate this plastic piece clockwise and it should lift off. That's that. Same thing here. Rotate. Same thing here. Just rotate the plastic piece here. And it should come up. So it'll be easier if you take out the wheel and try to reach the front tabs to take off the cables from place. So I'm going to do the exact same thing and take off the tabs. And then I'll be able to disconnect the cable. So that's that. So we got the bottom out and the top out, and then just remove them from place. Alright, so as you can see, both are disconnected. Now we just gotta go and find the there's one more spot that holds the cable in place, and I think it's held by 2 bolts. So let's see if we can find those. So we get a better picture. I disconnected the front 2s, which are connected to the gear shifter, and the other 2 are disconnected, which is connected to the transmission itself. And the only thing that's left is this one here. So we're gonna go and find out where this goes, because I haven't seen this before. So there's got to be one more spot that holds the cables in place, and I think it's held by either bolts or nuts. So we're going to take off these cushions around, and hopefully we see something. Alright, so to get to that one last spot is, you come from the side, open up the cover, and there's this cushion down. Just take it off, and as you can see it there, let me shine some light. There it is. You can see 2 holes around the carpet, and that's where the, I believe, either nut or bolt is holding the plate in place. So I'm gonna see now how I'm gonna reach that, and I will figure out the size for you guys, because it took me a while to search the spot here. But anyways, so this is what I'm going to do. Since I know it's difficult to see where exactly the bolts are, I'm going to go ahead and cut the carpet, because first of all, nobody's going to come here and look at the carpet. And the way I'm going to cut it is, let me see if I can put the light and do it. It would be great if I could use my other hand, but I'll take a hit for whoever's looking at this video. So you want to come down here in a very awkward position and start cutting. I cut up the carpet a little bit, and it is right now exposed. So as you can see, it's held by 2 nuts. Just take off the 2 nuts and the whole cable should come out. So there's the ratchet. It's number 10. 2 nuts. Open that up, and then the whole cable should come off. So the left bolt is easier to get off from the driver's side, and the right bolt from the passenger side. Right here. I would say this is probably the worst freaking job I've done on this car. I've bashed my hands a couple times. I'm literally fighting with the car here, trying to take out the cables. I managed to take them out so far until here. Now I've realized, and now I've seen that this plate here needs to be removed. And this plate here now needs to be removed because of how this stupid car is designed. So I'm gonna take this off and hopefully it should come out. Literally the last moments before this freaking cable comes out. And after bashing me so many times, there is the shitty piece. And our main problem was this guy here. This was broken off, so it would slip. As you can see, I tried gluing it before, it held for a couple months. It broke again, so we will reinstall the new ones now. Hopefully it'll be a little easier, but let's see what we got. So I took out the whole shifter assembly. That way I have more space when I want to slide the cables through. As you can see, I bashed up my fingers and knuckles enough, so I'm going to try to give myself as much space as I could. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and install the new one now. So that is the new cable here. I'm just going to try and slide it through. Pretty much it for today, guys. As you can see, this is the old cables, and my main problem was this one was broken, so it wouldn't engage in reverse, and I believe the fifth as well. And so anyways, here you have it, guys. My phone died. I couldn't record when I was wrapping up, but pretty much you just go in reverse of what you did, and it is working pretty good now. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.